9 hours. 9 hours. And my man boobs, my chesticles are gonna be chopped off, okay? I'm so excited. So right now, we are currently at the surgery center. I am about to go on New York Fashion Week, I've been told. So things are starting to get real. All right, so we just got back from the surgery center. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling alert, I'm walking by myself. So here is kind of the general situation we got going on. This is where they put in my IV, kind of the needle that goes into you for the drip to kind of like not make you sleepy, but make you relaxed. And then once I got in to the actual surgery, they put me on a table. I said peace out to my parents. They rolled me into the operating room. And it really wasn't like that scary of an operating room. It was pretty chill. Just kind of looked like a normal room with like a table in it. And so, you know, they put me into the table and then they put the mask on me and they didn't have me count down. I was depressed. Like, you know, when you see people on TV that are going into surgery, you know, they're like count down from 10 or count down from 100, but there was no countdown. And it was just, you know, it's like, okay, you're gonna fall asleep. So the next thing I knew, I was waking up in this bed and like back in the room where I first was like in before they wheeled me into surgery. So it was pretty anticlimactic, you know. It was like, oh yeah, everything went well, it was good. And so right after the surgery, they put on this medical vest. I have this foam and then this black binder on. And I have to keep that on from Monday, which is today, until Friday. And Friday is when I get it all taken off, get my drains out. Right now I'm gonna show you the drains, so if you get queasy by blood or anything, look away for a hot second. But continue to watch the video to see the rest of my journey. But here we go, I'm gonna unbutton my shirt for a second. So this is the setup we got going on. This drain right here is getting pretty full, but they're clipped on. They're coming out of my armpits right here. And you can see the foam is underneath. And I got this black binder on that just zips up. And these fill up. And supposedly, this one we have to empty. This is like, this does not look good. This one's a little bit better. But you're supposed to empty these, I think, like 3 times a day. So we're gonna see how that goes, see what's happening. I have not taken any pain pills yet. Dr. Medali apparently uses like a bunch of local anesthetic. So like when he's cutting into you, you know, he like all up in your chest. The pain right now, there's just a little bit of like irritation around where the drains are in my armpits. That's about it right now. There's really no pain. It's pretty manageable right now. So, yep, get ready. Something coming soon. Okay, bye. Check out this TV. It's about maybe 12 inches by 12 inches. And I haven't found a channel yet. I have this little thing underneath me because sometimes your drains can leak, and that would not be good. And I have a sleeping nest going on so far, but so far I am not very tired. And I wasn't allowed to eat anything after midnight last night, or before my surgery, and so I got some little graham crackers going on. We don't have any ginger ale yet, so I have 7-Up, some water. So the whole reason I got a drastic haircut from, you know, my long, luscious locks that I had before was because I have naturally really curly hair, and so I was having to put a lot of work into it, straightening it and blow drying it and putting product in it. And it was, you know, looking pretty darn good if I do say so myself. But since I have these little Tyrannosaurus Rex arms and I won't be able to like lift my arms to blow dry or style my hair, this is about as good as it gets. If I left it long, it would get like all nasty and curly and raggedy. And so, you know, all I have to do now is just done. So I realized I actually haven't talked about the actual procedure that I had yet. They didn't know if I was gonna have periareolar surgery or double incision. And so, because my chest was kind of in between. And so I get there and he starts marking me up with these markers. That's what that mark is right there. And he did it all over my chest and he's like, ah, man, like I really think that your size is periareolar, but your skin elasticity is a little too loose. It's, the skin's a little loose. And so if we did the periareolar, the nipples were gonna be kind of like unusually low and there would be like some loose skin and that wouldn't be good. So as much as I really wanted the no scars, I had the double incision. All right, now it is almost 8 o'clock, so it has been about 7 hours since I got out of surgery, and something that I'm starting to notice, I took my pain pill about almost 2 hours ago, and it's not really helping. I was having like random pangs of pain, and I feel like increasingly like I'm hunching over just because I feel like my skin is like, I don't know, like just curling, and I have to like do this because it's like really tightening. That's just what it feels like. Something that's been really good is I have not experienced any nausea, knock on wood. So that's been really good. The pain meds so far, knock on wood, aren't making me loopy. I don't really like being loopy at all. So that's been good. Also, when I go to the bathroom, it takes me about 10 freaking minutes to pull my pants up because pants are hard. So we're getting an update. It's day 2, and it felt like it was more swollen on this side than this side, and the strain's been filling up a lot more. So we're currently in Medali's office getting a checkup. It's probably nothing wrong, but we'll see. So I got back from Dr. Medali's office, and he said everything's cool. He thinks that I maybe have like a slight hematoma on my left side, which is just kind of like a bump filled with like fluid or something. But he doesn't really know yet. He didn't take the whole bandage off. He just kind of like looked on the sides. He lifted up the foam a little bit. It's like right here. He unzipped the vest and lifted up the foam. And so he said that everything's fine. He said that my hunching is fine. He basically said, don't overthink it. Just watch movies. You're cool. We'll see you on Friday. It's all good. The itching is officially worse than the pain. So that was not something that I had heard from many other people's videos, but the itching all underneath this binder is so fucking bad. And I know I'm not supposed to itch it because then it makes things itch more, the histamines or whatever, but it itches so bad. I took a Benadryl, and I've been using just like some anti-itch cream, like just along the base layer, you know, but I mean, there's nothing that I can do to put it under here. Ah! So I'm not allowed to shower until Friday after I get my checkup and get my dressings off. So I kind of don't smell great. So, okay, I took a Benadryl, and that made me pass out for like 4 hours. So now I'm taking more pills, not pain pills, but these are like, it's really gross, but like stool softeners, because when you are on pain pills, sometimes, most of the time, it makes you like constipated. So it is recommended that you take like stool softeners, which is really gross, but that's what I'm about to do. So fun stuff. Feels good to be clean again. So the itching has been so bad from the binder and the foam underneath the binder that my mom ended up calling Dr. Medali's office to see if it's like an allergic reaction or something. And the office said that it's just, this kind of foam literally drives people out of their minds. So I'm just gonna have to be insane for the next 24 hours. So that's fun. So it's Thursday, day 4, after having top surgery on Monday, and I'm not on the pain pills anymore. I'm just taking Advil. And what I'm noticing is that my chest just feels really like, it feels like my skin is shrinking. I feel like I can feel the incisions and where my nipples are, and if I like sit up straight or lay back straight, like it's gonna rip. And so I've been watching a funny movie called White Chicks, and it's pretty funny, and I'm noticing that if I laugh, I feel like I'm going to rip a stitch, so I'm trying to keep it real serious. Oh gosh, I reek. Hear ye, in 12 hours my new nipples twill be free. So I was supposed to take my testosterone shot last Friday, but that was like 3 days before my surgery, and Dr. Medali said he wanted me to wait until this Friday, so we're gonna do my testosterone shot right now.